Hello, what's up guys? Your boy DTU is here and welcome to another Lord of Nazarick video. Today we're gonna talk about the new raid up that came out today. It's Aura&Mare. They are not new. It's the old one, but it's the raid up for them. They came out today with their Arclights as well. Estonia is going in 2 days and 17 hours, so keep that in mind in case if you haven't summoned on her. She's the strongest PvP character right now as well as PvE. She's really so strong with her boost meter. She boosts your speed so much, she like purify your debuffs, and her Arclight gives cooldowns and a lot of stuff. She's a really amazing character, so you still have 2 days and 17 hours to go for her. Don't forget to get her if you want to be so strong in PvP and PvE right now. So we move on to our characters right here, Mare and Aura. So we talk about Aura first. Aura is a single chase multi-hit character. She's in the chase genre characters. Her ultimate is that she mounts an animal, deals damage equal to 210% of attack. Before hitting, the attack has 100% chance to dispel one buff from the target. Enter mounted stance state for 2 rounds. The mounted stance is a stance effect that enhances some of Aura's skills, cannot be dispelled. And also initial skill down 1 round. When you just level it to level 2, it will be 1 minus cooldown, so instead of 3 turns, it's gonna be 2 turns of cooldown. And she also did damage at level 3, at level 4 the same, at level 5 it will dispel 2 buffs instead of only 1 buff. So that's really good, especially against bosses. Now for her second skill is that Aura unleashes smashing power on a single enemy target, deals damage equal to 130% attack. Before hitting, the attack has a 100% basic chance to inflict 1 stack of weakness exposed for 2 rounds. The weakness exposed, it's a debuff that increases damage dealt by Aura to the target by 6%, stacking up to 5%. So it's literally 30% damage increase when you get it to full stack, the 5 stack combined together. At level 2, when attacking only one enemy, hit deals 20% higher damage. So when you're hitting only one enemy, it will deal 20% more damage to that enemy. At level 5, she will nullify the target ER when inflicting weakness exposed. ER is effect rate of the skills that they have, so you will nullify their effect rate of the skills, so they will the weakness exposed gonna have more chance to be inflicted, so that's really good as well. We go for her passive. Aura easily detects the enemy's weaknesses. Every attack hitting the target inflicts 1 stack of weakness exposed for 2 rounds. So basically all of her, like her second skill and her passive, will give you the weakness exposed. So you will get a lot of stacks. So you basically, when you play Aura, you play your ult, your second, and then your basic, and you will have full stacks. After an ally attacks the target with weakness exposed, Aura has a 40% fixed chance to launch a chase using Queen's Lash up to 2 times per round. So she can go 2 times in a round and attack use her chase, but it has 40% chance that she launched it. And also the mount stance increases the chase triggering rate by 30%. So when you are in the mountain stance, the chase rate is increased by 30%. It means that the percentage of her attacking, doing a chase, it will go higher up. And as well, when you still leveling it up more and more, chases deal 10% higher damage. And at level 3 gains 70% fixed to launch a chase. So instead of 40, it's gonna be 70. And at 4, she deals 20 instead of 10. And at 5, with effective mountain stance, each chase has a 30% fixed chance to reduce the cooldown of random skill by 1 round. So she will reduce a cooldown of a random skill by 1 round. So she will reduce the cooldown of a random skill by 1 round. So I think her ultimate is, if you're lucky, you're not gonna miss your ultimate at all. You're always gonna have your ultimate right here. At 5 star, when you get her at 5 star, her mounted stance will last 1 more round as well. And at 4 star, Aura boosts her meter by 30% for every use of Queen Latch is her basic. And at 6 star, Aura boosts turn meter by 30% for every 2 uses of a Queen Latch. So at 4 star you have to hit 3 times, at 6 you have to hit only 2. So Aura is a really strong character against bosses, like she's a boss character mostly. She's really strong against the flame treasury that you need to get the nullify relics from. She's really good against them. She does a lot of damage. She's a really good chase damage. She works perfectly with Momon if you want to run them together. Like they will deal a lot of damage. It's really good. So she's a really good character. Definitely a W should get. But I'm gonna tell you later on why you should not summon. My advice is that you should not summon on this banner for 2 reasons, and I'm gonna tell you why after I explain what Mari does. So here we go. Mari is an AoE debuffer and burst as well. She does a lot of AoE damage, and she also debuff and she also heal. So her ultimate is deal magic damage equal to 120 attack of her attack. Hitting grants a 40% chance to inflict speed down for 2 rounds. So that's her debuffs. She's a really good speed down mage character. Like speed down is really necessary, especially in PvP, because everyone is running speed relics, you know. So giving her a lot of, but like you can see, her speed is really low, so not so efficient in PvP unless you have a lot of speed on her, and you need to be so lucky. So but she's good at PvE, also against the Fenrir and Treasury as well. She's the strongest against them, so at skill level 2 she will reduce her cooldown by 1, 3 more damage for also more damage. At 5 hitting does not reduce Earthseed stack counts on the targets already infected with Earthseed. So when you get it to 5 star it will not reduce the Earthseed stack because she gives stacks of Earthseed. So whenever you attack the enemy that has this passive, the Earthseed, a debuff that explodes upon direct damage taken, losing 1 stack and dealing a percentage of Mari's attack as damage to all units in the same faction. So she kills everybody, like she does damage to everybody. Her second skill is also hitting 60% basic chance to inflict speed down for 2 rounds. So like you can see, all of her skills is focused on speed down, so she is really an annoying character that can use a lot of speed down. So you can speed the whole enemy team and they cannot work efficiently, and you will always be faster than them because they are speed down. At level 2 hitting grants 100% this time of speed down. So when you get it to level 2, which is like immediately when you get the character, she will 100%. So there's no 60%, like forget about it. It's gonna be 100% in here. And at 5, deal magic damage equal to 156% of attack against targets with speed down. Additionally reduces their turn meter by 25%. So when you when you like say you use her ultimate and do a speed down right there, they already have their speed down, so this her second skill is gonna do a lot of damage, like you can see. With speed down additionally reduces their turn meter by 25%. You will also do speed down, like reduce their turn meter by 25%. So this is the best speed down character in the game right now. Like so good at speed down. She can really annoy your enemies, not let them like even move, like their 10 meters is gonna drop so low, so it doesn't matter how much speed they have, she will counter them. And her passive, after hitting with an active skill, gains a 70% basic chance to inflict one stack of Earth Seed at the primary target for 2 rounds. So we spoke about this. This is her passive, which gives the Earth Seed. She gave it to the primary character. So as long as you hit this character, everyone is gonna take damage, and she's an EA character, so you're always gonna be hitting that character. And Earthseed deals damage equal to 45% of Mare's attack and restores HP equal to 50% of her attack. So when you have a lot of attack on her, she's gonna restore a lot of HP for herself, which is really good. At 4 star, inflict 2 stacks of Earthseed, not 1 stack, it will be 2 stacks. At 6, when the enemy has 3, 2, 1 members remaining, increases Earthseed damage by 10, 20, 30% respectively. So when the enemy team has only 3, it will be like 10%, 2, 20%, 1, 30%. At level 2, it will be, instead of 70 right here, it will be a 100% chance to inflict Earthseed on a random enemy unit. At 3 star, it will deal more damage. At 4 star, it will inflict 100% to inflict Earthseed as well. And Earthseed at 5 star deals damage equal to 55% of Mare's attack and restores HP of 50%, so it's basically the same. Her basic is doing is ER down, so like we said, effect rate down. So she does speed down and effect rate down. At 4 star, she will it will be 70% instead of 30% to inflict ER down on the enemy characters. So these are two characters. They're actually good. They has their uses. Both of them so good at treasuries. If you wanna farm relics, if you want the nullify, or if you want the AoE ones, you should probably they're so strong against them. But they are free, and I don't see any necessity to summon for them. The reasons why, it's because you have a lot of chances to acquire them. First of them is the 1000 row, like you can see. If you aren't already got them from here, there's a chance that you can get Aura&Mare, and I actually got her twice from here, so I have her 4 star. I was unlucky with her, but there's still a lot of chances, like you can see, we still can pull it off. So you can get her from here. So I don't see any reason to summon and waste our resources, our items or summons, if we can actually get it from here. So they are here for 1 week. So you have 1 week to try and get it from here. And if you don't have them already, you can get them from here. And you can also they give us a lot of summons on here, so there's also a chance to get them from here as well. You can get all the characters in here. So actually, I think it's a waste of gems, not actually worth it to summon on them, unless you love them so much and you were so unlucky and you wanted them. Of course, go for it. And of course, my advice is directly and especially for F2Ps. It's not directly to pay to play, because whales don't care. They can actually summon or whatever they want. So my advice is go for you guys who are free to play and your resources are limited and you need your gems for better stuff. You want to make sure your account, sorry, stays strong and you have the necessary characters to do so. My advice is not to summon on this banner. It's actually not worth it. There's a lot of chance to get them, but it's worth to go for their Arclights. Alright? If you don't have their Arclights, it's actually worth to go for their Arclights. Especially like auras, because chasing a weakness exposed target increases damage dealt by 15% and reduces hunting strikes cooldown by 1 round for every 4 chases. So she will do more damage to weakness exposed enemies, and she will also reset her cooldown by 1 round on her ulti. Hunting strikes is her ulti. So you, as we explained on her kit as well, like you will not have cooldown on your ulti. You can use it, like you can keep using it. You can keep using it. Like her Arclight and her passives and her kits help you always stay mounted, always being mounted and do the chase damage. And as well as for Mare, increases damage dealt with Earth Seed by 35% and reduces the target's turn meter by 5%. So she actually gives 5% more reduces to the enemy. That's more speed down, and also her Earth Seed, which is her main source of damage. Like this Earth Seed is really important of her kit. It's increased by 35%. So this stuff is important. If you couldn't get them, you had no chance of getting them. It's worth to throw some summons and try to get, for example, Aura's one or Mari's one. My advice is go for Aura because Aura has we've seen a lot of use for her in PvE, especially in Treasury and other PvE stuff. But if you're into the AoE burst as well, go as for Mari. Their bows are good and there is no 100% a better one, like they're both so good. So you choose what you want, but their Arclights is worth summoning for, the actual characters is not. You can also wait like 6 days, they will go in 6 days if you didn't get them from the free multis or the new world multis or other activities, because there's a lot of activities that gives chance to get these two. Then maybe you can summon if you really want to summon and get these two characters. So this explains all for Aura and Mari's kit and their Arclights. Before I end the video, I will say one more time, this character is a really strong character. If you didn't get her, try and get her, especially if you are lucky and got her. And her Arclight right here, it's a must get. All right, if you get her, she needs to be 4-star and she needs her Arclight, but her Arclight is not 100% like needed. It can work without it, but it's more 100 percentage, like 100 potential is with her Arclight. But try to get her to 4-star. She's really broken. Like she's so broken. If you didn't see my last video, I have a video in my channel. I spoke all the details about her. You can go and watch it and see why. And it was actually proved until now that she's the strongest PvP character in the game because of her turn meter speed boost and her purifies and also her healing effect. She is really good. So also be careful with your gems. Free to play. I'm speaking to free to play. Be cautious with your summons because she's really important and she's really good to get, and we're also expecting Mari soon, so choose wisely. This is all for my video. This was all I wanted to speak about with you guys, so please don't like and subscribe. It will help me so much. I will appreciate it. Thank you guys for supporting me and for watching my videos. I really appreciate all of you, and have a good day.